I just want to talk about a few things today. Angel Reese, Ashanti, Glorilla, and we got to get into Lil RT. So I'm gonna let 30 seconds go past, and then we're gonna go ahead and get to it. That, oh, that's the reverse. Okay, y'all. 15 seconds. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So let's start on Angel Reese. Okay. So Angel Reese was recently asked about the Barbie name. You know, she called herself the Barbie Bayou. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know which way to pronounce it, but it's one of those, right? Because she's LSU, Louisiana. And I loved her response, right? She said she wanted her name to be Barbie because she pretty much wanted to be the jack of all trades. She said one day a Barbie can be a doctor, the next day a Barbie can be a trainer, and then the next day a Barbie can be a nurse. So pretty much just showing that just because I play basketball, I'm not just a basketball player. I do other things. And that's the type of influence that she want on the young girls, which I thoroughly love because society will try to put women in a box, right? You're supposed to do that, you belong there, you should be doing that. But no, as a woman, you should be able to do whatever you want to do. As long as it's not harming yourself and it's not harming other people, do what you need to do. You ain't gotta pick and choose, you know. Hey, Mexican. You don't have to pick and choose, you know what I'm saying, which one. And she also brought an example of her LSU players, right? One is a rapper, some is a model, and they all do multiple things. So you don't have to place yourself in a box, which is pretty much, thank you, Danny, which is pretty much what she's trying to say. And I love that for her, thoroughly love that for her. And then she also said that she was trying to find her name because, you know, she's with the Chicago Sky now. So she's trying to find a Chicago name. And let me read y'all some of the suggestions that had me crying, okay? I do remember somebody saying, oh, Black Barbie. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. We are not doing it. Hold on, y'all. Let me go and find it. But what do y'all think her name should be? I like basketball. I like basketball too. I played basketball in high school. I was a captain for 3 years. And they wanted me to do what is it called? The team that travels. They wanted me to do that, but I wasn't. My heart wasn't in it. And your heart got to be in it because you're on the road. I can't think of the name though. AAU. That's what it was. They wanted me to join AAU team, but you got to be dedicated or you going to hate it. Dag, I'm trying to find the examples because they, oh, here we go. So some people said Chicago Reese. I don't know about that. Like I said, Obach Garby, we not doing it. Angel and the Shy. I like that. I like that. Ball and Barbie. That's a little mid. The Bar. Too basic. It's Chicago's Angel. That's cute. Somebody said I'll buy half of your heroes. Not even a full meal, Chicago for you. What else they got? Okay, so I don't see any more. But Angel in the Sky is cute. Shy Reese, I think that's cute. Chief Reese, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that. Bayou Barbie. Is it Bayou or Bayou? I feel like it's Bayou. And that's sad. Because my other side of the family from Louisiana. But is it Bayou or Bayou? Reese Keith. Not, they got Chief Reese and Reese Keith. I can't. Chi-Town Angel. Chi-Town Cutie or Chi-Town Classic. No, you gotta have Angel or Reese in it. Dang. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna look for one more. They said that already. Reese. They creative as hell on these names. Chi-Town Barbie. I don't know, y'all, but we gonna keep it moving, keep it moving. What else I want to say about her? I think that was it. The meaning of her name and the Chicago name. So let's get into Ashanti. So she's recently gotten engaged and is now having a baby. Now remember when she didn't announce it, but we knew she was pregnant, and people were like, if she wants to have a baby at this time, that's fine, which is true. And people like me and other women were just repeating what she wanted, right? She said she wanted to be married and have a child. And at that time, she wasn't engaged. So we were just speaking from her point of view. If she never said she wanted to get married and have a child and not just be a baby mama, her words, then I don't think we would have said something or made a big thing about it. But that's what she wanted, and we feel like she deserves that. Ashanti deserves all the love, and a lot of people were like, well, just because you're married doesn't mean that it's going to work out, which is true. And just because you're married doesn't mean he's going to be faithful, which is also true, right? But the fact that when we bring up marriage, you instantly go to the negative parts of marriage shows me that you really don't understand the idea of marriage and how beneficial it can be if two parties wants to really do it, right? Marriage is not the goal for everybody, and that's cool. I'm speaking for the people who actually want to get married and made those type of statements. It's like you should have a better understanding and a better view of what marriage is. That's just my piece, right? But long story short, they was like, y'all should leave her alone, y'all should blah blah blah. But as you see, he gave her what she wanted, and she deserves this. Like, if you really cared about her, like, cause some people like they love they artists, you need to leave my artist alone. If y'all really cared about her, y'all really loved her, y'all would want that for her, because that's what she wants for herself. We're not projecting and putting our views on her. This is what she said to us. So we like, sis, that ain't what you said. You said you wanted blah, 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 and you deserve that. At the end of the day, that's all what it comes down to. So, yeah, people's in the comments going crazy, talking about, y'all said she, blah, blah, blah. And I look at her now. We love that for her. That's what we wanted for her. So it wasn't, at least for me, it didn't come from a negative point at all. Like, she said she wanted it, she deserved it. And so we were saying, I said, what about? I love basketball. What about you? What do you mean, what about me? In one context, marriage, children. I love your earrings. Thank you. Girl, I got a different pair of earrings. I do that. But as far as marriage, I'm not married. And no, I don't have kids. I'm not having kids until I get married. You see that work them women put in? It changes your body. It changes your whole thing. I'm in my selfish era right now. You can't do that when you have a kid. Y'all, please. Yes, like, share, and subscribe, y'all. Like, share. That's my mama. Like, share, and subscribe, y'all. But yeah, I'm single. I'm 29. I'm not having kids till I have a ring. That's just me. But going back to Ashanti. But I love this for her. But it's funny how she act like we ain't know. She was hosting them throwback pictures like, girl, we know you pregnant, and that's okay. That's all right. She was showing throwback pictures and having her, having her stomach with all them clothes. I know that can be a lot and overwhelming. It says your comments not going crazy, but you're in the comments though. So let's continue. Glorilla. Recently, she had a DUI, right? And they were trying to make it seem like she was drunk and she got caught. And people in the comments was too excited for the downfall. For the life of me, I don't know why people be so excited when bad things happen to you, like it can't happen to you. But anyway, she had a whole, little DUI. I wish them the best. But they had a whole DUI incident with Glorilla. But the video got released. Sorry, y'all. I'm thinking and talking at the same time. The video got released and she was fine. She passed the test and everything. So I don't know why they were making it a big deal. She did try to pull the "Do you know who I am?" Girl. She was like, "Do you know me?" She was like, "No." She was like, "I'm just saying, do you know me?" She was like, "No." But the police officers was cool. They wasn't mean to her. They wasn't rude. They was just like, "Look, I smell alcohol, so you're going to have to do this test," which is understandable. But it wasn't what the media was trying to make it seem like she like lost it or like this is the end for her. I love chocolate. I know chocolate is the best, right? But that wasn't the case. That really wasn't the case for her. Like I said, she passed the test. I do not condone drinking and driving. Let's be very clear. You should not drink and drive. But she wasn't drunk, was my whole point. And that's how they was trying to make it seem like she kind of just lost it and this is like her end. Like, relax. That wasn't the case. Because, you know, people be excited for the downfall. But no, it's not that. It's really not that. But I do want her to be considerate. And at this point, she should have a driver. That's kind of like, dang, her name is right there. I hate when that happens. The comedian, she's a female, short hair. She had a DUI incident too. It's gonna come up as I talk. But anyway, when you get to a certain point, you should have drivers at this point anyway. Good detail, so you don't even have to worry about stuff like this because this is part of their job. Part of their job is to go in and out of clubs, promote themselves, and you know, do these different type of things. But you know, how you a little driver? How you somebody so you ain't even got to worry about that? And then the people that's around her, why did they let you drive? Now, don't get me wrong. You're a grown adult. You make your own decisions, right? But why did that happen? I think you should look around the people because me and mine's, shout out to you, Ma. But me and mine's, yeah, we don't do that. No, we don't do that. If we look like you can't drive, you're not driving. You're getting an Uber. You're going to leave your car here. And then you can come back and get your car. Or I can drive your car to you. And then you can take me back home. We're not doing the, oh, you look like you cool. No, absolutely not. We don't do that. So let that be a lesson for the friends too. You know what I'm saying? Don't let your friends do that. And don't allow yourself to get so drunk that you're not aware that you're not capable to drive. You know what I'm saying? Watch your liquor. Make sure you eat. You know, just the simple things. Drink water while you drinking. Little things that can really save a detrimental, you know, incident. And y'all, I got one more. And make sure y'all like, share, and have the notifications because I do this. I hop on and I just go. Because I feel like it's just some stuff we need to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you like, share, subscribe, and have the notifications on. So the last topic I'm going to talk about is Lil RT. Ooh, and it's hard because when I do content, I try to steer away from the children, but I feel like this topic needs to be talked about, right? Lil RT talks about things that's way above his age, right? You could tell he was surrounded by people that really wasn't in his best interest. And a lot of people be like, well, he's from the hood. That's how he's supposed to act. No, a hood is a place. It's a place, right? It's not a character. That's not how you act. But let's keep going. Somebody asked the boy, what's 3 plus 3? He was looking on his fingers, could not figure it out. A girl that was like, she looked about 2-3 years older than him. I don't know how old Lil RT is. He looks around 9-10 maybe. He's not in the 11-12 range, so he got to be like 9-10, maybe 8, who knows. But he's in that range, right? So he should know what 3 plus 3. He's using his fingers, can't figure it out. So then somebody asks, you have to have good friends that'll be there for you, but never get so drunk that you don't know what's going on. Yeah, I agree. You should definitely have friends around you, but you should also protect yourself. But then they asked the little boy, what's 5 plus 4? He still couldn't figure it out with his hands. And that's a problem. That is a problem that he does not know how to count at his age, but he's talking about the things he do to women. He's talking about how he'll take your girl. How he got all these guns and etc. Pew-pews and etc. That's unacceptable. Unacceptable. And I also made a comment that when the podcast men be going in on women, they can take that time and that space to talk to other men and these little boys like little RT. That's more important than a girl and a woman. Me personally, it's so many things men can do to better themselves that have absolutely nothing to do with women. And this is a prime example. And then, not to mention, Drake had him in the club with him. But Drake ain't have his son in the club. He ain't have Adonis in the club. He's never had Adonis in the club. So why are you, you know what I'm saying, condoning this? Because one thing, CENAT, yeah, we're going to talk about him after. I forgot about him. Let me write that down. Oh, we're going to have to get into it about him. Let me write that down, child. I forgot about that. But what I was going to say is, one thing I can't, because I'm fair. Whether if I agree with you or not, I'm always fair. CENAT treated Lil RT like a kid. And every time Lil RT cursed, he looked at him. He had a belt in his hand and was like, don't curse around me. And Lil RT respected CENAT. And that's one thing I do respect about him when it comes to little kids. Even though he has adult content, when it comes to children, he treats them like children, which I love that for him. But now we got to get into something serious, y'all, because I forgot. CENAT, let's get into it. Ooh, how should I start this off? CENAT simply said that he's from Trinidad, which I didn't even know because he don't talk about his culture that much. He said that black people don't have culture, right? He was like, you're not Jamaican, you're not Dominican, you're not etc. You're just black. You're just black. And now he's basically facing a lot of backlash for that comment, because the problem I'm having, right? And I hate this because we're all cousins in some way, you know what I'm saying? But this stuff I still gotta address. The problem that I have with this is that all of his content is hip hop, which is black culture. Everybody that he brings on his show is hip hop, which is black culture. The outfits that he wear is from black culture. The music that he had playing in the background as he was making a statement that you have no culture was black culture. So if everything that he did was not black culture, I still wouldn't agree, but I can understand how he feels some type of seniority, right? But no, the only culture I've seen is him bringing his mom and his sister. I hear them speak the language and talk about food sometimes. But he does not wear Trinidadian clothes. He does not play their music as much as he do black culture. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little confusing to me how he says we have no culture even though you're making money off of the same culture. That's the problem that I'm having, right? And I'm wondering if the girl who allegedly took the picture of him, I wonder if that was just a cover up for the backlash, because that would have very much ended him. Seeing how his base, and like I said, all the rappers that he brought there was hip hop, which is black culture. I'm wondering if that was like a, deterrent. Like, did it really happen like that, like he said? Because everybody's talking about it, but then when that happened, it kind of died down. Now they're starting to talk about it again, because it's like, nah, we ain't forget about that statement you made, Nick. Hey, Nick. What is it, Nick Ombre? But I'm just wondering, like, did it really happen like that, or was you just trying to gear attention away from it? Me personally, I think it's very rude and disrespectful when people use the resources, benefit from black culture, but then turn around and say we have no culture. I don't think that's cool. I don't think it's cool, because now you're turning into white supremacy, right? And you're turning into white supremacy's strongest soldier when you make a comment like that, because it's not true. It's not true at all. But I don't want to spend too much, but I forgot about that. I had to speak on it just a little bit, but I didn't want to get too much into it, because at the end of the day, we all cousins, like I said. We all cousins, we all came from the same place. But we all have to respect each other and respect what we've brought. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. You ain't have to make that statement. He do need to apologize. he needs to apologize for that statement, because time and time again, people come from outside of America and complain and down us, although they're using the resources that our ancestors gave them, right? Like I said, I don't want to go in too much. I don't want to go in too much, but let's just do better. Let's do better. But I will say, I did see a video of somebody from Nigeria who made a video kind of apologizing for him, which he did not have to do. But he was just saying how he appreciate the opportunities that we're giving, because we were the ones who fought for immigrants to come to the US. So I appreciate that understanding, and I feel like history and just learning before you speak, really dive in until how you got here and how we were able to get here, right? I think that's, let's start there. Let's start at the basis of there and then just grow from there. I don't believe in nobody being canceled. Let me be clear. I don't believe in cancellation. I think you need to be held accountable, understand when you've been wrong, and be able to move forward. You know, that's the only way we gonna grow. But I highly disagree, and I'm really not feeling him. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, when it came to Lil RT, he did treat him like a kid. He wasn't like Drake and the rest of them, who was treating him like he was a grown adult, because he's not. And that's something I respect. And whether or not I agree with you or not, I'm always going to be fair, you know. But y'all, that's my little rant. That's my little Friday rant. I truly appreciate y'all for staying with me, watching with me. Somebody said that the comments ain't going crazy, but these are good to me. Okay, I appreciate y'all. That's, yeah, we gonna keep it there. We gonna keep it on a good Friday. Happy Friday. No, make sure y'all have y'all notifications on, because I'm telling you, I hop on here. I just hop on here. I will try to be here every Friday. I'm not gonna say will try. I'm gonna be here every Friday. Okay, so look forward to me being here every Friday. Have y'all notifications on. I'm gonna have my little list, and I'm gonna have my little rant, and we just gonna sit here and chop it up, you know. Hey Alex, what is it? Alex Siri? Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Alicia. I think it's Alicia. Alicia Gray. Hey girl. Boom. I think that's gonna conclude. I did 22 minutes today. I'm rooting for you, girl. Like, thank you. Yes, y'all. So I post every day, right? And in my community, I do like different votes just to get y'all thought process and see where y'all at. And like I said, every Friday, I am going to be here. I'm not gonna try. I will. Okay, that's what we do. Royces, we get stuff done. All right. But bye, y'all. Y'all have a happy Friday. Great Friday. If you're having a bad Friday, try to regroup. Make it a moment, not a day. And just enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, y'all.